YOLO, my fellow human beings, and welcome to episode 44 of The Best Plus Life. I'm your best host, Kristen, and today's topic is Happy Birthday, The Best Plus Life. We're 1 year old today. Woo! Now, let us eat cake. And to help me out in this special episode, right before she goes back to school, ta-da!
I'm eating a bagel.
She's eating a bagel, and she's helping me out today. Okay, so I talked to you guys last episode about making a cake with our cauliflower flour that I bought from Walmart. You'll like to excuse me, I'm a little bit under the weather. No COVID though.
It's my fault.
Yeah, she got me sick.
Sinus infection. We're all good.
Yeah. So, we decided to make a cake to celebrate our 1 year anniversary, birthday. Peyton said birthday.
Milestone?
I was getting to it. But before we get started, I want to thank you all for watching. Please continue to watch, comment, share, like, subscribe, ring the bell, and please pass them on to anyone you think that they can help. With that being said, we have our challenges still, our workout savings account, our 21 days of gratefulness, our eliminate a bad and or add a good habit, and evaluate and stretch. And then Peyton came up with a great positive word of the day to kind of mark this wonderful occasion. She picked
Milestone, which is an event or action marking a significant change or stage in development.
Good job.
Milestone. I can't read. Upside down.
Milestone. So, we decided to make a healthy cake today. I know those are two words that don't normally go together, but today, just for fun, I picked a chocolate cake because we opened this bag. Well, not because we opened this bag of flour, and it has an interesting smell.
It's kind of bad.
She's not going to sugarcoat it for you, folks. It's kind of bad. And she wouldn't be wrong. It is kind of bad. So, first of all, it's more like a powder, like a cauliflower powder, I would say, than a true flour. So I'm worried about the stability of it all. But we have mixed it with, and this is a cake recipe for a chickpea flour cake, which I'm hoping has a little bit more stability, but for this sake, we combined the cauliflower with the coconut flour. And what I did was is they wanted 2 2/3 cups excuse me, of flour, of the chickpea flour, of course. Excuse me. But I did not want to do 2 2/3 cups of cauliflower flour when it literally either, she says it smells like Brussels sprouts. I say it smells like the cauliflower I cooked last week. Excuse me. And when we went in and out of the house, you really noticed it. I didn't notice it when I was in the heat of the moment. My bunny did run away from me, so I guess I should have taken that as a sign, but I did not. And so therefore I was concerned about the smell, and I'm rightly so. So I have to say my concerns are justified. Even with the even with the coconut flour in here, which is, we did more of that than we did of the other. So we did 1 cup of cauliflower flour, and we did 1 2/3 cups of the coconut flour. And I'm not sure. Little concerned, not gonna lie. Okay, so what they want us to combine together first is the chickpea flour, the which we're doing coconut and cauliflower, coconut palm sugar, cocoa powder, baking soda, and sea salt together. So what I have in the bowl is the flour, the baking soda, and the salt. And I have my cocoa measured out. Please, Lord, do a multitude of good things by covering up this smell. Yuck. Okay, and then I'm also going, oop, I left a little bit in there. It's sticking to the bottom. Okay, I also have to measure out my coconut sugar. Alright, so we're going to mix that together. Whisk it, they want us to do. Ooh, it looks like peanut butter. Okay, and then 1.5 cups of coconut palm sugar, which looks like brown sugar to me. And I'm hoping we'll take a little bit more of the edge off of this. That's 1 cup. Still need half. Now, I've never made a cake this healthy before in my life. And frankly, like I said, I'm a little worried, but we'll make it happen. We'll eat it whether we like it or not. Eek. Okay, this has got to be right now. Yeah, I'm not the greatest measurer in the world. I feel like over the years, it's gotten worse. I'm better with liquids than I am with powdered stuff. Okay, so we're gonna whisk this all together. Oh, abracadabra. We're asking for miracles here. Okay, so the next step is, let's see, I got this recipe from powerhungry.com, and it was on Pinterest. And we got to get all the lumps out. I'm so very excited to be celebrating this milestone. I'm going to use Peyton's positive word. Celebrating this milestone with you guys. It's like, it took me forever to really think about everything and get it all, I don't know, solidified. Trying to figure out what I wanted it to be about, how I wanted it to go. I observed other YouTubers and just, I don't know. It was an education, to say the least. And God bless them all, because it's not an easy job, and it can be a lonely existence. Okay, that was my voice just going cuckoo. That was not me getting emotional. Okay, so the next part is we add the coconut milk, which I do not have. Hot water, which I'm using hot coffee, coconut oil, and vanilla into the bowl. I guess I do need coconut oil. How much coconut oil? A third of a cup. Melted. Okay. I've almost got the lumps out. My sous chef had to step away for a second. But she'll be back shortly. Anyway, so I'm really, really excited to celebrate this monumental milestone with you all. Alright, I think we might be getting somewhere. Because who wants to celebrate by themselves, for one thing? And yeah. Alright, so I think I got most of the lumps out. And what I am replacing the coconut milk with, because I did not have it, was I took regular 2% because they wanted us to use full fat, and I didn't have that either. So what I did was I took some 2% milk and I added some Greek yogurt, you know, that's my favorite, to kind of thicken it a little bit, add some fats. And they want us to use 13 and a half, they wanted us to use a 13 and a half ounce can of coconut oil. Coconut milk. Jeez, I got coconut oil in the brain. I'm hoping all these other, like, pretty strong, significant flavors, like coconut and chocolate and coffee, which I'm going to make real quick. I'm just going to make a K-cup worth of coffee. Oh no, I just moved the camera. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to move it out of the way. I can't get the coffee. Never fails. Never a dull moment. Okay. Give me a second, everyone. Okay. So, yeah. Did you like that? Did you like moving? Okay. We'll get us back where we were, sort of. Okay. So, I'm hoping... We're not going to get the flavor from it, but I think I might add a little vanilla. Only because you can't have good chocolate cake without a little bit of vanilla, in my opinion. And I don't... Oh, it does call for 2 teaspoons. 2 teaspoons. I'll put it in my... Oh, I don't want to put it in my milk, actually. Because I didn't measure my milk out yet. Okay. Back the truck up a little. I'm getting a little excited, you guys. I can't even contain myself. All right. Sweet. You almost got it. I don't know why the coconut oil has to be melted if I feel like the coffee could melt it almost. You know? You know? She's back! Okay, girl. What I want you to do is you're going to put a third of a cup of coconut oil into that.
The coffee.
Yeah.
How much is a third?
I'm going to Google it right now. How many tablespoons? Oh, come on. That's not what I put. So, Peyton's getting ready to go back to school here shortly. 5 point. So you need like 2 of those. And then I have onesies in the thing. It's like 5 1/3 teaspoons.
So what should I do?
Do 2 of those.
I did.
Okay, and then go in and get the... Actually, just drop a third one in there.
Sheesh.
Well, that's almost... Oh, that is kind of a lot, isn't it?
I mean, it's 6.
Oops.
It's 6.
Yeah, but it's only 5 1/3.
It'll be okay.
Ours is going to be extra moisty, greasy, yummy. Okay. Is it starting to melt in there?
Kind of.
Okay.
It's starting to coagulate.
Coagulate? I don't want it to coagulate. Ooh. Alright, so now that I've measured it out, I'm going to put the 2 teaspoons of vanilla into my milk mixture here. I'm praying to God this comes together, you guys, because what I'm smelling over here, she ain't pretty. The milk smells good, though.
It's just chocolate milk.
Not even chocolate milk. It's like vanilla milk with a little bit of chocolate powder left in the cup. And then... Alright, so I think they want us to put that... Is it melted?
No.
Alright, so you're probably going to have to nuke that whole thing, I'm going to guess. The coffee wasn't hot enough to melt the...
Nope.
Interesting. So we want the coffee boiling, technically. Because we are substituting coffee for our... Are you seeing some nuggets? Oh, she found a whole side I missed. Substituting coffee for boiling water.
Yeah, this definitely smells like something.
Yeah, it's something. Like I said, I'm a little nervous. I'm not gonna lie. You a little nervous, Pate?
Just a smidge.
Yeah.
It's still not melted.
Alright, what else do we have to put in here? Still not melted. Alright, keep going until it's melted. We needed to use boiling water anyway. So you just want it to boil basically. I'm gonna start stirring this into there. Alright, you know what can get me to is more like a rubber spatula as opposed to a whisk at this point.
Oh?
Yeah, I don't want that one. I think it busted in the dishwasher.
Yeah.
It wants me to vigorously whisk until smooth, but I gotta get this stirred in here first, I feel like.
Has this ever happened to you people?
Yeah, we have a very powerful dishwasher, or it's just a really old... It's not really that old, actually. Some of my other spatulas and stuff are older. I'm probably not supposed to be putting them in the dishwasher in the first place. It's part of our problem, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm a rebel.
It's definitely doing something.
Are all the...
It was like, it's bubbling.
Okay, so that's good enough.
I'm so confused.
Right?
Why is it bubbling?
Because it's boiling!
It's just the oil that's...
Alright, we gotta put... Why does this seem like not enough liquid? Oof.
If it's not, we can have the rest of the milk.
Oof. Anyway, we're celebrating today, Peyton.
Ooh, yeah, go Mom.
Wow. You might want to be on camera. I'm going to put this in here. This is how it's going to get all nice and moist and delicious. Okay, can you put this coffee cup in the sink now? Because I don't want to use it for my coffee as of this moment in time. Okay, it is, I'm getting some good news.
We are?
Yeah.
What is that?
Isn't that it doesn't smell completely like cauliflower anymore?
Oh.
I'm getting a
No,
cakey.
it does.
Shh. You're not standing over it. I'm getting more of a chocolate scent now.
It's a weird texture.
It is a very weird texture. It's going to be, I'm not sure if it's going to be cake-like, to be honest. Stop!
I'm sorry, it's just not...
It's really not as bad as she's making it sound now that I've stirred it up. It smells way more like chocolate from this angle. What she's smelling, I don't know. It's way more chocolatey. I'm supposed to whisk this, but I can't imagine trying to whisk this.
Yeah.
Can you?
No.
And again, we're dealing with a different flour. I think we're going to get more of a brownie type of consistency than
Cake.
Thank you. I couldn't think of the word. You know what I want to put in here?
What?
Let's put some like chocolate chips. Or some chocolate chunks or something. They're in the drawer.
How about this dark chocolate coffee bar?
It's very bitter, and I don't think we need anything bitter in here.
How about some nuts?
Do we want some nuts?
I don't know, we got pecans.
I do like a good pecan.
I'll leave them out just in case.
Okay. Maybe we'll put in...
Ah!
Wow.
I'm sorry.
She'll fix that in a second.
I will. How about some salmon?
No. There should just be regular.
Oh, in the drawer.
I said that.
I was looking at the side.
Again. Not listening. Anyway, we started to talk about how the fact you're going back to school soon.
Woo.
Woohoo! Sophomore year.
Getting old.
Kicking ass and taking names. Are you ready?
Sure.
Just the confident answer every mother longs to hear. Yes, way more cocoa-y. I do think we're going to need a little more liquid because it feels too, like...
Put the rest of the milk in.
Yeah. Or at least a little bit more of it. I probably didn't measure it out quite right. So we'll just trickle a little more milk in there.
I got the Chucky chips.
She's rooming with her bestie. You excited about rooming with your bestie?
Yes. You got Coco on your new phone.
I got Coco on my new phone. It's one of them coconut phones. I get it, coconut. Huh? Because it was cocoa.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a nut?
Yes.
Okay. A little more milk. A little more. I don't know. What's cake?
Cake is like thin.
Isn't it kind of pourable at least? Mm-hmm. Ours is definitely not pourable. It's definitely more like a bar.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're making more of a birthday bar.
Birthday bar.
Bar. Can you tell where I'm from?
A bar.
A bar. Alright, we're gonna do that. And to hope for the best. Alright, girl. You want to do me a solid and rinse these out because we have to measure stuff for the frosting. And again, maybe this will aid in the salvaging of the... I don't think it's as bad as she thinks it is. The only other thing I might suggest putting in here, maybe we could do like a cream cheese, like brownie.
Yeah.
Alright, so, I don't know, it's going to be more like brownie texture, I guess. Cookie bar. We're going to add some, you're not even on camera. Chocolate chips.
Chucky chips.
I don't know, about half a bag maybe.
That's a lot.
Well, you know, you want it to stop smelling like cauliflower, don't you?
Yeah.
And they're going to melt in there, so it's going to be like little bursts of yumminess. Sounds like little pellets in the bowl. I'm going to tell you, as far as colors go and stuff, it looks nice. It really does smell like chocolate. Finally. I think Peyton's got a bad sniffer.
I definitely do, because all I can smell is cauliflower.
Well, sniff some coffee or some cocoa and come back later. Alright. I'm going to spread the... Oh, I forgot to tell you that we preheated our oven to 350 degrees. And I pray to God this works out, you guys. Alright, so Peyton greased this 13 by 9. They show it as a layer cake, but they also said we could cook it this way too.
What would we be layering?
We'd be layering it on top of each other. What do you mean?
But it's just one flavor. Why would I make a layer cake? Oh, never mind. I realized.
I just woke her up, can you tell?
I was thinking like there were different flavors.
No.
I was like, why would I make a layer cake with one flavor?
Because you put frosting in between.
Yeah.
Hello.
A tier cake.
Well, they called it a layer cake. A tier cake is when you have a cake here, a cake here, cake, and they're stacked up on top of each
Yeah.
other. No. With like little pedestals, that's a tier. This is a layer, which means it's stacked right on top of each other. I'm probably gonna need that bowl too to mix the frosting. Okay, so hopefully between adding a little extra liquid, I'm gonna go get my. When in doubt, get your offset spatula for this little job because it works for all bars and any kind of thick dough you have to press into places. Because it just kind of...
It's such a strange texture.
It is like moon sand.
Yes.
That's what it reminds me of.
1,000,000%.
So hopefully compressing it down will give it a little bit more of a, I mean, it's definitely not got the density of a brownie. It's like trying to, I don't know what to call it. It could be a total disaster. But in the meantime, we're celebrating a year. I've learned a lot in the last 12 months.
Woo!
Yeah,
Learning.
Yay! Learning. Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
And going forward, realizing that I'm proud of the stuff that I've done, what I've learned about this whole process, and how much I obviously care about it, or I wouldn't have cried about last week's episode that was just... I don't know what to tell you guys. The microphone was a mess. And then I uploaded the wrong... It was just not a good week for me. It was just one challenge after another, and that's what I felt like the year was like. I can't get it even, is the other thing. It just kind of doesn't really move when you move it around. So... wish us luck. I don't know. Maybe we should put some nuts in there. What do you think?
Stick them in there.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah.
Did I buy halves? I did. Should we crush them up first?
No.
No?
Just stick them in.
Like a turtle?
Yeah. You go,
Ooh, can you pull that open for me? Anyway, I feel like I've learned a lot in the process. Going forward, why I do this, it doesn't really have to do with anything other than to teach myself something new and important, either about myself or about the way I should look at things and how lopsided this cake is going to be. Did you steal a pecan?
yeah. I didn't like it.
You know what?
I've never had them by themselves.
She's crabby today.
I am.
Yeah.
What about it?
Cut it out.
Okay.
Cut it out. And it's been fun and sad and scary and what else? Guess that's it for now. But going forward, knowing that I want to keep moving, keep making them. Because if you don't try, I wouldn't have been able to look back at today and gone, man, I could have started that YouTube channel a year ago. Because I did. Haha. What do you think about them apples?
Pretty tasty.
Right?
There's some apples right over there.
Yeah, I bought some apples at the store today when I went and got Leo food because I forgot I was out of stuff.
You just bought stuff.
Yeah. And I was out of stuff. It's Friday, you realize.
Yeah. I bought him stuff on Tuesday.
It was Monday.
Oh, it was Monday.
Okay, so we're decorating with a little bit of pecans, and then I guess we're gonna frost over top of them. We'll see how it works. We'll see what happens. we're just working it on the fly, right?
Yeah, it's already a strange cake.
It's already a strange case, is more like it. Alright, so it says to cook it for 30 to 35 minutes at 350. So we'll check it after, I'm going to check it after 25 because our cake is weird. But I've had fun sharing all this stuff with you and being part of your YouTube options, I guess.
What?
I'm trying to figure out what that is.
My tummy hurt.
I know, but what are you doing?
Holding.
Oh. Alright, we're going to make the frosting now.
Okay.
And I'm so grateful that people have given me such great feedback and, you know, all that good fun stuff. They want me to blend all that stuff together.
Blend? Like in a blender?
In a food processor or high-speed blender.
No.
No. Why do I need to do that?
I don't know.
Oh, because maybe it's supposed to be like a whipped frosting?
I guess.
I mean, the coconut oil. Can you hand me that, by the way? I need how much? 1 1/3 cups. How many? Well, we know 5 1/3 is in. That could be why our cake has a weird texture. We put more oil in there than we're supposed to.
Mm.
Right?
I guess.
I'm just asking. Can't that be the case?
Yeah.
Alright, so I need to find out how many tablespoons are in 1 1/3 cup. 6. And I'm gonna just melt it.
I'm trying to Google it.
I know, I'm trying to figure out if I'm counting out.
2,
I have
4,
12
6,
tablespoons so far. I don't think that's enough.
How
many?
many tablespoons in
1.
I gotta wait for my phone.
Oh.
1
And 1/3.
cups.
Come on, girl. 21?
So that's 10, maybe 11.
This is 12 right here. Oh, you mean 11 of these?
Yeah.
That's a lot of oil.
Yep.
Is frosting really made with that much oil?
I've never made frosting with oil at all.
Maybe with butter.
Oh yeah.
And you can use oil to replace butter. But that's a lot.
It's important, probably.
I know, but that just seems like so many. What did you say? How many? 21?
Yeah.
I don't know how many I put
So
in there.
10 or 11, you said you had 12.
Yeah, and I put some more in there.
What do I have on my phone?
I don't know. Something black.
Oh.
Might be cocoa? I don't know. Okay, I lost count now.
It's still on my face.
I didn't think you got it that time. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16,
18.
20. That's enough.
Yeah.
Ugh. Even that looks like a heart attack. Let's cut it in half. Let's cut the whole recipe in half, and we'll use it more like a thin layer of, as opposed to like a frosting.
I guess.
I think this is so much oil, even for coconut oil. That seems like such a. 8, 10. So then we're gonna cut the maple syrup in half. So what's half of 2/3? Come on, use the brains.
I was gonna say 4/6. I really don't know.
okay, people.
I haven't taken math in like 4 years.
Yeah.
3 years.
I haven't taken math in longer than that. So there.
0.33333333333333333.
So a third of a cup. Half of 2/3 is a third.
I guess. Or 1,408.91761 m to the negative third. If you really want to get technical.
You know what I want to get technical with? Can you hand me no, I got it. I got
the bear.
I don't need that if I only need a third of a cup of this.
Look at it. It's a bear.
Oh, I need your help. I'll need your help. You can't get it either?
No. Should we just use honey?
Yeah, honey. We're just gonna use honey. Honey. Oh, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start melting this.
It says to use it solid.
Yeah, but it also wants me to pulverize it in a food processor, which I'm not going to do.
Yeah, you're right.
So I have to soften it at least. I don't even know if we probably have a third of a cup of honey, don't we?
Probably.
Oh, this is gonna take all day.
Just take the lid off.
So how you doing?
Take the lid off.
You take the lid off.
All right, give it to me.
I don't think we have enough.
When she comes.
Coming around the mountain when she comes.
When she comes.
She'll be coming around the mountain. She'll be coming around the mountain. Around the mountain when she comes.
When she comes. Maybe just do a fourth of a cup.
Why? Oh, because we already split it in half. You don't think we need that much?
I don't think so.
Okay. Remember, we're using unsweetened cocoa powder. So that's going to make a difference.
All right.
Didn't even melt like a hair. Okay, and then what else do we need? Oh, 2/3 of a cup of cocoa powder. Is there 2/3 on here? Yeah. You want to measure that?
Sure.
Okay. So she goes back to school. I'm gonna be all alone. Jordan's been doing really well. He's been a lot of like individual gigs, they're called. Working at schools, and he's actually doing a puppet show for kids, which I think is kind of cool. Has not heard from the museum, so we don't know what's going on there. Come on, girl, milk.
Perfect.
I think it's soft. It should be fine. We should be able to mush it together, right? That 2/3?
Yeah.
Shimmy, shimmy, shake. Close enough. Wait, we're supposed to cut this in half, though. Oh, shoot. See, I get doing this set recipes, too. Like, I'll decide in my head, I'm going to cut this in half, okay? This is what I tell myself. And then, do I cut it in half?
No.
I do not.
No,
Like, or I won't cut everything in half. I'll cut some of it in half, and I'll forget.
And now I have it on my leg.
Oh, it's good for your skin. Come on, cocoa. I mean, cocoa nut, not cocoa. I'm just talking to my oil over here. That's all. Don't be concerned. Well, I realize this isn't much of a celebration. I just wanted to hang with you guys and have
I think that's like 1/3.
a productive episode where we came up with something fun to do. And I don't know, I'm a little concerned about my cake. And yeah, so you want to keep like chopping at this for a minute? Got cocoa all over there. Oh, I think we definitely need more than that though. cocoa is unsweetened, so we definitely need some. I don't know. It kind of smells like chocolate now. I got a whiff of something.
Is it the chocolate right in front of your face?
No, smart ass. It's not. She thinks she's funny, lady.
I do think I'm funny.
Oi. No, I smell cooking chocolate. Like, that's been baking. You don't smell it?
No. But we've also discussed that I do not have a good nose.
Yeah, her nose is broken.
Pretty sure it is.
Okay.
And again, I don't have COVID.
Yeah, we checked.
We did indeed check.
Oh, we need some salt. A pinch of fine sea salt. So we'll just do a little bit of our
Himalayan pink salt.
little Himalayan guy back here. Our sign does not want to stay up. I realize our celebration isn't very celebrating. What should we do?
I don't know.
You don't know? You don't want to celebrate?
I do.
So what should we do?
I don't know. We're going to the store.
No, I meant on the show. What should we do?
We could light birthday candles.
I don't think I have any birthday candles.
We could go to the store and get birthday candles.
Oh, I'm supposed to have 1 tablespoon of non-dairy milk. That's this.
Yeah.
We picked oat milk. What did I do with the these spoons? I just can't tell you how excited I am that I made it a year. And that I had the support of my kitties. They were very awesome.
Meow.
They were very cool in helping me with lots of things. Figuring stuff out. Jordan's been my technical advisor. Peyton's kind of been my social media person and just my overall emotional support. And it's ever so appreciated.
You need to do half a tablespoon.
I know. That's about half.
I never realized how disturbing the color is of oat milk.
That didn't even seem like a half, did it?
It's
Let me get a little
gray.
more. Well, it is crushed oats. Oats aren't white. They're kind of tan in color. I'm probably supposed to be whisking this now, right?
Yeah.
And then, whenever you're ready, you think it's all... That's close enough. Alright, don't get that all over now. Can you put that on the paper plate for me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, anyway, back to Jordan. He's getting some gigs now, which is kind of fun. He's doing the puppet show, and he's working at DU, his alma mater, for some things. I don't know if we need a lot. It seems to be coming together. Just seems like it would just get greasier and greasier, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
My arm's about ready to fall off already. Don't know why they would have us use so much oil.
So we can pulverize it.
Oh, jeez. That was almost a big old spill.
Of oil on the floor.
Ugh, that would not have been good.
No, the floors would have been really shiny.
We'd all be on our asses, that's for sure.
I'm just imagining the dog trying to like
Skitter across the floor.
He can already barely walk, so.
It was National Doggy Day yesterday.
Yeah.
So happy Doggy Day to all those doggies out there.
I went to Wendy's and I asked the lady, I was like, hey, do you have dog treats? She goes, no.
What the hell? How dare they?
How dare you not have dog treats?
Right? I don't know. This seems like an awful lot of oil.
Yeah.
I mean, again, we cut it in half. I just don't know. very disturbing texture too. I probably shouldn't have cut it in half, for one thing. Because it's probably like not going to taste right. I wanted it to be more of like a drizzle as opposed to like a full-on frosting. You know what would have been cool is if we had, they have caramel little dots now that you can bake with instead of like buying the big chunks of caramel.
Right.
And we could have melted those in there. Are you leaving me?
I have to pee.
Oh, it's the story of her life. I think her middle name should be P. I don't even call her Little P. Okay. So wish me luck on this frosting, guys. I don't know why I needed so much oil. I'm a little concerned when it doesn't seem like it needs to be that much. Let's see. It's actually pretty good. It needs a little more sugar. Or honey, I guess it is. Sorry, I was kind of hoping this was going to be a little bit more of a exciting celebration. But with being under the weather for the last couple days, I was worried I was not going to be able to do it at all. So I'm grateful I'm here with you all, able to spend this time with the people that have helped me along the way, shared my posts and checked out my stories. I got sticky stuff everywhere. Okay. So sticky. Oh, please, Lord, let this cake be good. I don't want this to have gone for nothing. Well, how much time we got? 7.5 minutes. I'm going to turn on the light. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I'm a little nervous. All right, I think we're good. Coconut oil, I don't know what to do with you. I think we're going to have to just put you in the fridge and have you re-solidify. The oat milk is gone, pretty much. Yeah, let me put this in the fridge. I'm trying to decide what to do. It would have been nice, what I was mentioning about the caramel. Sorry, I keep getting off on these little tangents here. The caramel would have been fun to incorporate because then it would have been more like a turtle type of dessert with the pecans and the chocolate. Don't know what that stutter was about. So, yeah, we're just waiting for this guy to finish up, basically. Sorry. Trying to clean up and talk to you at the same time. So this is the coconut palm sugar we used in the recipe itself. I wonder if that is playing a part as well in the texture, because it is a grainier. I'm going to sit in her chair while she's gone. It is a grainier consistency and fluffier. I just hurt my foot. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe how quickly this time is flying by. We've already done almost an hour. And I really haven't gotten into much of the celebration. I was going to talk to you all about how this has evolved from me sitting in the basement in the dark to sitting up here in the light and doing a lot of kitchen experiments and working on things and figuring out different recipe substitutions. That's been fun for me. I like that one a lot. just like being able to teach myself that just because a recipe says a thing doesn't mean you can't make it. And I feel like that's true of a lot of things just in life. Just because you don't have everything doesn't mean you can't make it. I mean, I think that's just the way I look at a lot of things. I don't want to look at myself as having done enough yet on this channel to even say I've made it or anything of the sort. There's been about a bazillion times that I've quit. And then every Thursday, Friday, whatever day I decide to film comes along and I go, oh, I got an idea. And I do it. But it has evolved from me sitting in the basement, like I said, in the dark, just trying to understand where I was supposed to be. Not physically, obviously, but like in my life, where I was supposed to be. The pandemic hit everybody hard, and it takes a lot to sit in the dark by yourself and kind of go, wow, this isn't what I want to be doing. I don't want to be sitting in the dark. It is good to figure out things that to be alone, to not I mean, talking to people, yes, helps, don't get me wrong, but a lot of it has to come from within you. So sitting alone, talking out loud, figuring out what's gonna hurt if I do this, or how can my day go, or how can I make my day a little better if I just did this or that. And I've learned how to grow things and not grow things. I'm going to say my gardens overall, not the greatest success. I don't know if it was obviously the way I planted them, for one thing, and I did get some vegetables. I got a lot of turnip greens, which it turns out my rabbit doesn't really like anyway. So, woohoo! Pumpkins were doing well, and then we got this weather, I don't know what to call it, where it was raining for days, and then it's so muggy and disgusting out that it sucks up the moisture so quickly, or doesn't soak up. I don't know what it's doing, but the pumpkin plants are dying, so, excuse me. I didn't have quite the success I was hoping for on that front. But I'm living and I'm learning from that as well. I can't say it was a complete failure, because I found some things about the indoor garden that I started that I eventually did put outside. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I did. Which helped a lot. And I like the concept. Needs to be a little bit bigger and deeper. But overall, the raised bed idea I like a lot. Because bending down and getting into the dirt doesn't always sound so appealing to me. So I learned from that front as well that, you don't always have to bend down to meet the earth. Sometimes you can bring the earth up to meet you a little bit. So maybe those are things that down the line we'll work on this next year to date. I don't want to call this season one. I was talking about this with myself this morning. I want to call it year one, because other than taking the weekends off or whatever that I did for holidays and things, I don't know that I would really do a hiatus. So I really think I'm going to keep track of the show by year. So to say that it's been a year of learning and of crying and laughing and crying some more. Yeah, and then laughing at myself for crying because, you get into that big rut. But I just think I have had such success with just paying attention to what happens in the videos that help me figure out a lot about what goes on and what lesson I can learn from my mistakes for the most part. Cauliflower flour, I think for the most part is not the way I want to go for my recipe. But as I said in the last video, I think I might have figured out a way to use or think of a different flour that I want to use. Yeah, I don't know what to call this, guys, except I'm very sad. The texture of it is so don't know. I think we're going to cook it a little bit longer because we only cooked it for 25 minutes. It said 30 to 35. So I'm going to put it in for another at least 5 minutes and see what happens. But I'm going to tell you, on this end, I think we're a little nervous. But I don't think I would have learned as much as I did had I not done the videos and gone through the experiences and had a big hand come down on my head. It wouldn't. I don't think I would have learned them the same way and proceeded the same way had I not done them. What do you think? Yeah. It's got a good drizzle to it.
Yeah.
She's having fun. Look at that. It's pretty.
It's a nice color.
It is a nice color.
It kind of just looks like melted chocolate, though.
I mean, that's essentially what it is. Oh, that feels good. She's such a good hugger, isn't she? Those of you who have gotten hugs from her before know.
Don't worry, I'm coming.
Here she's coming. Oh, that was so sweet. She's coming to hug you. See? Do you feel better? I feel better. She's got the best hugs. She's got the best hugs. Oh! Until she gives you the Heimlich maneuver and then the are you choking? It's supposed to be for the Heimlich, not for the yes?
Is this a headband?
Yeah. What'd you think it was?
A shoelace?
No. So, are you about ready to try this cake?
Is it hot?
No, I put it in the oven so it'd be nice and cooled off for you.
Oh, thank you. I can't eat hot foods. It hurts me so bad.
She can, she just chooses not
No,
to.
I would like to keep my tongue.
She has this very sensitive tongue, which I find very odd because I caught her eating Flaming Hot Cheetos when she was little.
And sensitive eyes and a sensitive nose. Am I okay?
Not a sensitive nose. You can't smell anything.
Yeah. I guess, yeah. And I can't shower with my eyes open.
At all?
No, like water hurts my eyes.
Like, how do you go on the lake then?
I close my eyes and then I come back out and I go like this.
Oh.
But yeah, I memorize where everything is in the shower and then I just...
Oh, I do that too. I memorize stuff. A lot of times I just like to stand in the shower with my eyes closed. It's a good grounding thing. If you're feeling stressed, standing in the shower and just going...
I have to do that.
Feels awesome.
Because otherwise my eyes are like,
Yeah.
why do you do this to me?
I just have the bad thing of everything always like going into my eyes.
Yeah.
All the soap, all the shampoo, and the water in my... Are we good?
Pretty lady.
Okay, I don't feel like this was much of a celebration. What do you think, Peyton?
I think we're having a good time.
We're having a good time, but we're not really doing much. Woohoo!
We don't have any party hats.
I was supposed to get balloons, and I forgot.
So you'll get balloons for your birthday, but you won't get me any balloons for my birthday? asked you on my birthday if we could get balloons, and you said no, they're bad for the environment. But for your channel birthday, we'll get balloons.
Yeah, we will.
Because they're not bad for the environment right now.
You're a smart ass, and I love it.
Thank you. Where's the dog?
Anyway, we're waiting for this cake to be done. We got about another minute, and then we're gonna give it a few minutes to cool off, and then we're gonna give it the old taste test. And I'm gonna have to say that neither of us are extremely excited about it, but we are excited to celebrate this milestone with y'all.
Woo!
So, before we go, I'm going to put us on pause for a little bit so that we can finish up the cake and let it cool down, and we'll come back and we'll try it. And hopefully it will be delicious.
I'm hugging the dog.
Do I look scared? I have fingers crossed, all kinds.
No, I'm hugging the dog.
All right, be back in a little bit. All right, we're back. So I'm finishing up the cake. I just tried a little bit.
I'm making coffee.
I'm a little scared. Yeah, she's frothing coffee. You see her little buzzing in the background.
I'm not frothing the coffee, I'm frothing the milk.
That's what I meant, smartass.
I was just clarifying.
I'm gonna clarify.
Butter?
Anyway, so I'm hoping.
She makes it sound really good.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the texture is by far interesting. I don't know why I choose to do all these things over here out of the way for everybody not to see what I'm doing. Not that my actually putting the cake over here is going to make it taste any better, or by any means.
Definitely won't.
You haven't even tried it yet.
But I'm afraid.
She's very afraid.
I'm shaking in my boots.
And what was I saying? Not gonna make it taste any better, but you're definitely not gonna be able to see what I'm actually physically doing. But at least I can be facing the camera while I'm doing it. I want to say that this is going to be the miracle cure for this cake. This kind of
Why does this taste so weird?
drizzling of the frosting. I don't know. The only thing is I don't think we're going to have enough. There's not enough sugar in this. To cover up the multitude of sins from the little bite I took. She's like, well, it looks just like melted chocolate, which is what it kind of essentially is. So that's not a bad thing, per se. But I will say...
You know what else we should try on camera? Those Funyun chips that are just sitting in the cabinet.
She's been itching to try those. We're celebrating with cake!
We can also celebrate with chips if this doesn't go the way we planned.
I like how she says if. She's already concerned.
Well, the face and the sounds you made were not all that appealing.
But, I mean... if you just tried it, you'd understand. Alright, I'm trying to get a little bit of everything on here to, like... Definitely didn't make enough frosting, but I didn't want it to be...
How about some powdered sugar? Do we have powdered sugar?
Oh, that might be a good thing. Yes, we do. It's under... We also just have canned frosting in the fridge, too. We could do vanilla on top of here. It's down here if you want to get it. Oh, or on the other side, actually.
Which?
I mean, the frosting itself is pretty yummy.
Not that one.
It's on the bottom. Oh, I was wrong. top.
Hmm.
Here it is. So you think we should sprinkle a little on the top?
A lot.
She thinks we should sprinkle a lot on the top. I don't know.
I'm fear.
You're in fear? I think you're judging a book by its cover.
I'm judging a book by the face you made.
I know. And in all honesty, I didn't give it a fair shot. I just took a crumb off the top. So I have not physically had a piece yet. So let's just say we're going to give it every benefit of the doubt that it needs. Do I take that? Needs all the help that it can get. And see, this is why I say, you know, if you can make the cake as healthy as possible, you could add anything to it to make it. So here we go. We haven't actually added like regular like sugar yet. Oh, got a big clump in the corner. Oh, it's going everywhere. All right. That being hot.
And now it tastes like nothing.
You're just having the worst day.
Yeah, you're telling me.
She woke up on the wrong side of the bed today or something. All right. Are you ready to try this most deliciousness of cakes? Come on now. Don't be, Okay, so this is what it looks like. I gotta get my... Ta-da! I'm gonna shake up the powdered sugar. We do the shimmy, shimmy, shake. There we go. That looks pretty. All right. And now, we have made this so delicious by putting all this extra wonderfulness.
Oh yeah, it looks 10 times better.
She sounds so,
No, I'm serious. It does look 10 times better.
Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no.
It's okay.
Definitely not stable enough.
When you opened it, I got a big whiff of
Cauliflower. Yeah, we got a big whiff of cauliflower. Okay. This cake is so cursed. Why did we do this? Okay, we can do this. We can do this. We can do this. I think I almost jumped.
Are you just gonna eat it with our hands, or?
I'm getting a fork. I was sitting down first in case I passed out.
Take the little one.
It just doesn't matter what size your fork is. Just take a bite.
Cheers.
Okay, you ready?
To 1 year.
Cheers to 1 year, you guys. Happy best blessed life. Ding.
There's a weird taste in the middle.
It's not as bad as it actually smells.
Still not that good.
No. No.
If there wasn't chocolate all over it, I'd say we'd give it to the dog.
It is chocolate. The whole
You said
thing.
if it wasn't.
I was trying to see if I could find like a bit of the actual chocolate frosting. I don't think it's as bad as it
There
smells.
was
It's the texture.
there was a taste in the middle that was just, it was just straight up cauliflower for me.
Yeah, and see, I don't taste that at all. So I'm not going to give it the cauliflower poo-poo because it doesn't have one. It's a little, it definitely needs more sugar, believe it or not. Not on top, but inside, in the actual cake itself. The texture comes a little bit from the, I was telling them earlier, from the coconut sugar, which is like a fluffier sugar than say regular like granulated. So I think that's where the texture is coming from a little bit. I mean, when it baked, it baked up nice. It's very fragile.
Same.
I don't really think it's that bad. Would I make it again? Absolutely not.
No. Maybe not with cauliflower flour.
Not with cauliflower flour. But it was a good way to experiment. I think it's a good way to weed out things that are what we don't want to do. And I can't blame the recipe on the lady because I didn't follow her recipe really, except for measurements a little bit. So that's on me. Her frosting was good. The ingredients that she put in them were good, but you just don't make cake with cauliflower flour.
No.
And this goes another step further in the whole concept of the recipe, in that it wouldn't want to absorb that flavor, and we wouldn't be able to get that flavor out when it came to actually flavoring the dough itself and making it either sweet or savory, depending on what happened. But I guess that's it, guys. I mean, it wasn't that great of a celebration because the cake was just a bomb. But I think I got out everything I wanted to say. I thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. You don't know how much I appreciate all the support you've given me for the past year. I've learned so many things about me, about just filming and editing and all that business. I've learned a lot about my kids and their level of support and how wonderful they can be. I learned about, I just learned about life in general and how you can make it what you want it to be. And I hope that's what you go out and do every day.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I think I just have a few more things to add. I just want to thank you all for watching. Please continue to watch, comment, share, like, subscribe, ring that bell, and I want you to have a good day. Go do great things. Be your best self, and please live your best blessed life. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.